And so they are really bad for tapping, and it's daylight, so I can't do light triggers. So I'm going to share with you my TBR list. TBR. The lighting is a little wonky because it just snowed. It just snowed so much snow. But the snow. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. So yeah, first snow of the season. Okay, so here is my TBR pile. We're gonna go through. Unfortunately, the one I'm reading right now is on the bottom of the pile. So we will get to that one last. So first up on my TBR, to be read. See how it's like the lighting is so washed out. Is this book by Sally Rooney called Beautiful World, Where Are You? And I think this is a little bit older. That's it for that book. The next book was recommended to me like forever ago, called The History of Love. The History of Love. The next book is by Frederick Backman, called Anxious People. I bet most of you have heard of this. Largely famous book, and I believe a movie. A Netflix series. The description is: looking at real estate isn't usually a life or death situation, but an apartment open house becomes just that when a failed bank robber bursts in and takes a group of 8 strangers hostage. Each of them carries a lifetime of grievances, hurts, secrets, and passions that are ready to boil over. None of them is entirely who they appear to be. In short, they are the worst group of hostages in the world, but as the minutes tick by, they begin to suspect that the criminal mastermind holding them hostage might be more in need of rescuing than they are. As the authorities and the media surround the premises, these reluctant allies will reveal surprising truths about themselves and set in motion a chain of events so unexpected that even they can hardly explain what happens next. Anxious People is an ingenuously constructed story about the enduring power of friendship, forgiveness, and hope, the things that save us even in the most anxious of times. So I started reading this and I didn't like it. I found it boring, but I still want to try it again. What I discovered this year is that if you don't like paragraphs and paragraphs of description without dialogue, I started reading it. It was my bookmark that fell out. You can just skip pages or skip paragraphs in the book if it's too long for you, and that really helped me get through books. I have like ADHD. Okay, another one just made it onto my TBR pile because my sister was giving it away, so I figured I would take it because it's a free book. Is The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. Honestly, this is too long. I'm not reading it right now, but let me sum it up for you. This is long too, but I thought it was kind of interesting. Lucy Hart knows better than anyone what it's like to grow up without parents who loved her. In a childhood marked by neglect and loneliness, Lucy found her solace in books, namely the Clock Island series by Jack Masterson. Now a 26-year-old teacher's aide, Lucy is able to share her love of reading with bright young students, especially 7-year-old orphan Christopher Lamb. Lucy would give anything to adopt Christopher, but even the idea of becoming a family seems like an impossible dream without proper funds and stability. Just when Lucy is about to give up, Jack Masterson announces he's finally written a new book. Even better, he's holding a contest at his home on the real Clock Island, and Lucy is one of the 4 lucky contestants. Lucky contestants, chosen to compete to win the one and only copy. For Lucy, the chance of winning the most sought-after book in the world means everything to her and Christopher. But first, she must contend with ruthless book collectors, wily opponents, and the distractingly handsome and grumpy Hugo Reese, the illustrator of the Clock Island books. Clock Island books. Meanwhile, Jack, the mastermind Masterson, is plotting the ultimate twist ending that could change all their lives forever. So I thought it was interesting. And it's also, I've been reading a lot of long books, but this is like just about 300 pages, which is like not bad. Okay, next we have, oh, this is gonna be, I wish my nails were long. This is hardcover, but like hardcover. It's not like the paper, it's just the good ASMR part. This book is called, okay, I love this. Look how beautiful. This book is called Women Living Deliciously by Florence Given. She also wrote Women Don't Owe You Pretty. So it's like feminism, women's empowerment. So like, why wouldn't I want to read this? It's not fiction, but I don't know what it's categorized as. Let me look. Maybe like a self-help book, perhaps. Self-help. But I think it's really pretty in the inside, like. I think that's beautiful. Very bright vibes. Like, I want to read this in the winter and like look at the pages. They're all like colored. I really like that. So that's a little bit different than the fiction books that I normally read. So hopefully this is good. I think it will be though. The next one. Is called The 100 Years War on Palestine by Rashid Khalidi. Oh my goodness, everything's so washed out still. This book I bought because I wanted to learn more about Palestine, and I wanted to learn the history. Because I feel like when I was in school, they didn't really tell us about this. They didn't teach us that there was ongoing, what's an appropriate word to use on here? Ongoing hatred, towards the Palestinian people. And so I wanted to read more, and I'm not far, you can see, because it takes me a lot of self-discipline and time and focus to sit down and read a history book. Like, be showing you today. I hope you guys got some like inspiration for your TBR lists, maybe. Or maybe just relaxed, listening to the whispers and the tapping. This is what I'm reading right now. I got this from BookTok. It is called The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. So I'm reading this right now. I'll read you the back. Sometimes the worst day of your life happens and you have to figure out how to live it after it. For Clementine West, that means burying her head in her work as a book publicist, being practical, and forgetting the silly things her beloved aunt Nelia taught her, like living wide and chasing the moon. Clementine would rather stay grounded and keep her heart safe. For the last 6 months, she's done just that. But when she moves into her late aunt's apartment and finds a strange man standing in the kitchen, a man with kind eyes, a southern drawl, and a taste for lemon pies, her well-laid plans begin to fall apart. Because he's the type of man who before it all she would have fallen head over heels for, and she still might. Except he exists in the past, 7 years in the past to be exact, and she quite literally lives 7 years in his future. Her aunt always said the apartment was a pinch in time, a place where, I realize you can't see me, a place where moments blended like watercolors. She also said that love is never a matter of time, but a matter of timing. And Clementine fears she may be 7 years too late. So that's what I'm reading right now. I'm on page 68, and so far it's really good.